There's been some hugely disappointing news in the NRL today. Cronulla Sharks young gun Bronson Xerri has tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. The NRL released this statement earlier this afternoon. The National Rugby League has today provisionally suspended Cronulla Sharks player Bronson Xerri under the NRL's anti-doping policy. The provisional suspension notice asserts that Mr Xerri returned a positive A sample for multiple substances which are prohibited by the World Anti-Doping Agency and the NRL's anti-doping policy. He was tested by the Australian Sports Anti-Doping Authority on 25 November 2019. Mr Xerri is prohibited from participating in any WADA-compliant sport, including rugby league, while the provisional suspension is in place under the policy. Mr Xerri now has the opportunity to have his B sample analysed. I'm joined tonight at the 360 desk by Paul Kent, Paul Crawley, James Huper. This is huge news. I've seen you guys on the phones all day, so bring me up to speed with what you know, what you've learned.
Well, it's extremely disappointing, right on the eve of the competition resuming. And Ben, the difficulty of it is that the drugs involved, there are 5 different drugs and they're all various forms of anabolic steroids, which is almost the golden triangle as far as drug cheating goes in sport. So I don't know where it goes from here. We've seen in the past years different athletes in different sports get tested positive. We saw
Shayna Jack,
and they claimed it was supplements that were off the ban list when they began taking them, and since being on the ban list they didn't stay up to date. We've seen other athletes claim they had contaminated meat and all the rest of it. Essentially, the quality of the drug involved here and the variety of the drug suggests
this is a pretty straightforward use of a performance-enhancing drug to gain benefit.
Performance-enhancing drug, and then when you start to put the story together, I've got a lot of sympathy for Bronson Xerri. I think he's really made an error, and there's various reasons why, but it's going to cost himself 4 years, I think.